MJ Martori, and this is Celebrity Top 10. We're checking out today's juiciest stories, mapalocal man o international, and let's get right to it this Thursday. Let's start off with today's number 10. All right, at number 10, Andrew Tate indicted for human trafficking. Let's talk about this because online influencer Andrew Tate, his brother, and two Romanian women were indicted in Romania on human trafficking and rape charges. The prosecutor said Tuesday, June 26, months after they were detained. The Anti-Organized Crime Prosecution Unit ordered the indictment of four defendants for offenses including setting up an organized criminal group, trafficking in person, and rape. Romanian police arrested Tate, 36, and his brother, 34, and two Romanian women last year under preventive detention. At first, they were placed under house arrest at the end of March. They did deny all accusations. Right now, let's move on to number 9. Robert Downey Jr. opens up, and he does recall when he went to prison. Robert Downey Jr. shared his experience being sent to prison. The Iron Man star opened up about his story in the podcast Armchair Expert, wherein he said that being in prison was the worst thing that happened to him. He recalled that he could just feel the evil in the air, like being in a bad neighborhood. There was no opportunity whatsoever, only threats. Robert was in prison back in 1999 after a 1996 cocaine possession charge. He ended up serving only a year after getting early release in 2000 for a condition of posting bail. Number 8, Vogue is looking for an assistant for Anna Wintour. Are you up for the challenge? The Delaware's product can only live out their dreams and put it into fantasy, being the assistant of fashion magazine editor-in-chief extraordinaire. A job listing posted on Condé Nast career site is seeking a real-life Annie Sachs for Vogue's editor-in-chief and content officer, Anna Wintour. The ideal candidate for this critical role needs to be extremely organized, efficient, deadline-oriented, and able to multitask and prioritize in a fast-paced matrix digital media environment. The primary responsibilities of the future assistant includes providing support with a wide range of administrative coordination and communication tasks, including managing meetings, events, and other engagements. In short, Kuratsa Superwoman para kay Anna Wintour. Kaya nyo ba yan? Kung gusto nyo na training ground yan, well, magandang training ground talaga yan. I must agree sa media. Makukuha mo rin talaga yan. But anyway, mag-move on na tayo. May the best assistant win. Let's move on to number 7. Gigi Delana can't catch a break. Now she fell victim to scammers. Singer Gigi Delana revealed she fell victim to scammers. So in a Facebook post where she also shared her photos right after they met an accident recently, Gigi shared her mom, Amy, actually has stage 4 breast cancer. She had money in the bank for her mom's medication, but natangay daw. Gigi didn't go into details, but she did say the scammer called her up even to say get well soon. So ang tanong natin, kilala ba niya yung scammer? Sabihin niyo ba kung sino to? Magpa-press mo siya ng charges. Let us know, Gigi. We do hope more projects would pour in so you could support your mom, and napakamahal po talaga magkasakit. That's that for that. Let's now move on to number 6. Avril Lavigne and Tyga split. There are reports that, of course, hot couple Avril and Tyga is now over, and it is confirmed by TMZ as well. It was a mutual decision, and the former couple had no hard feelings. The romance just ran its course, they said. The breakup happened just after 3 months of being together and roaming the headlines. The romance started when Avril and Tyga were seen together following Avril's breakup with ex-fiancé Mud Sun. Now let's move on halfway on the show to Korean stars. We're talking about Park Seo-joon in number 5. Park Seo-joon speaks up in reports linking him to YouTuber. Park Seo-joon answers the reports, and in a press conference movie Concrete Utopia, Seo-joon spoke up about the alleged romance. He did say that a lot of people are interested in him. He is grateful to the attention. He tends to feel greatly burdened by opening up his private life. It would be difficult for him to particularly comment. So in short, wala siya sagot, okay? Gusto niya i-keep private. So, baka nga naman totoo. Or not, basta gusto nga daw niya isa pribado. Di ba ganun naman talaga mga K-stars natin? Anyway, mag number 4 na tayo. All BTS members enlisting in the military this year. The rest of the members of the iconic K-pop group BTS will reportedly be enlisting at the military by the end of 2023, citing unnamed officials. Korean pop news site All K-pop said Suga, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook are moving forward to fulfill their mandatory enlistment this year. This is after Jin, the eldest member of the K-pop supergroup, began his enlistment back in 2022. J-Hope enlisted in the military earlier this year. Reports added that the 5 members would also enlist. Yep, including Suga's. But they have shows, okay? Suga's World Tour, Jungkook's solo activities. But after that, yun na nga, pahinga muna. Actually, hindi nga yung pahinga kasi military enlistment para sa bayan eh. Pero talagang saludo tayo sa BTS. Anyway, we're down to our top 3 celebrity stories. At number 3, Dongyan figures in the newest movie being brewed by Star Cinema. Number 2, TVJ renews collab with some of their major endorsements. And at number 1, ba't naman walang manilaleg? Taylor Swift, ubra kaya ang manifesting powers ni Maine Mendoza para pumunta rito si Taylor Swift. O, diba? Hot topic ang mga yan. But before our revealing, here are some stories from our celebrity billboard. Well, this is it. The trailer of Luca Guadagnino's latest film is out. Challenger, starring Zendaya as a pro tennis player named Tashi. She is joined by Mike Fass as Art and Josh O'Connor as Patrick. The story is about Tashi and her husband Art as they reunite the rival Patrick, who happens to be Tashi's ex. According to Luca, Zendaya trained tennis with pro tennis coach to prepare herself for the role. It's going to be out in cinemas soon, so do stand by for that. Another thing to stand by for and watch out for is Jenna Ortega. After blowing up and being big in Wednesday, is returning to the final season of You. Ano kaya? Ito baka siya yung pamatay kay Joe. Oh my God. You heard it from me first, okay? So anyway, in a teaser trailer, Jenna was seen as Ellie. Her character was first seen in the first 2 seasons. She's Joe's teenage neighbor whom he forms a bond with. Their relationship turned dark as Ellie was implicated in the disappearance of her sister. Now she is returning for season 5 and is something to look forward to as how Ellie redeems herself and her connection with Joe. Leanne releases debut single Don't Say Love with an accompanying video via Warner Records. O, diba? Ayan. So anyway, Leanne, Little Mix were formed noong 2011. The rest of that journey is history. 11 years later, Little Mix are one of the best-selling girl groups of all time, and Leanne is part of it. And yeah, ang dami nilang fans, guys. Also, we do have news from Jacob Elordi playing the king of rock and roll in the movie about Elvis and the wife. The title role is played by Kaylee Spaney under the direction of Sofia Coppola, written and directed, guys, ha. The movie follows Priscilla Presley from when she met Elvis until 14 years old. The relationship, the multi-year of courtship and relationship that they had in that course. It is based on the memoir written by Sandra Harmon, Elvis, the true story of love between Priscilla Presley and the king of rock and roll. And alam natin matagal na pinaghandaan din yan ni Jacob Elordi. So, abangan natin yan. At meron pa tayong Apple the App playing Lato Lato. O, diba? Unleashing my inner child din na sinabi niya. Let's see how he fares in the Lato Lato challenge. Watch this. All right, for number 3, our hot topic is Marian Rivera and Ding Dong Dantes join forces in a movie project. After 13 years, the real-life couple Marian Rivera and Ding Dong Dantes are reunited, and they're taking their prowess to the big screen from prime time. APT Entertainment, Agosto Dos Pictures, which is Ding Dongs and Star Cinema, are creating this, and the director will be May Cruz Alviar. It's entitled Rewind, and in 2020, it was supposed to happen, but it was postponed due to the pandemic. This is Marian's first project with Star Cinema, and we are seeing really a hop chop of and a hodgepodge of a lot of remixes when it comes to collabs, network transfers, and show transfers, what have you. Yeah, so there's that. Let's watch out and stand by for that. Move on to number 2. Maine Mendoza manifesting Taylor Swift Eras Tour here in the Philippines. Gumana kaya? Anyway, hot topic kahapon ang mga Swiftie, di ba? The dub smash queen turned queen of manifestation, Maine Mendoza, uses her power to make the Eras Tour possible in the Philippines. Maine tweeted this that is now making rounds on social media. Philo Swifties were a bit disappointed because Manila is not there, but there are 3 days in Singapore. There's a Japan leg as well. Let's see where Main's tweet will lead to a possibility. Swifties have been trending since yesterday. Anyway, let's move on to our top story for today, and that's TVJ. TVJ is the new, well, they're not the new, they're really the face of loyalty, but really it's out there in the front as one of their biggest endorsements. Just reunited the trio for the endorsement. Tito Soto, Vic Soto, and Joey De Leon prove that they have what it takes as a brand. Did sign them up for the program they're building on TV5. They will bring this brand with them. They have signed to continue a collaboration with grocery chain Pure Gold. The announcement continues a long and storied partnership between them. If you do remember, naiyak si Joey De Leon kasi nag-advance daw pala sa Pure Gold, yung dati nilang production company na kinabilangan nila. But now, talagang bonggang-bongga pa rin talaga yung yung tiwala sa kanila ng mga brands at sila ang talagang poster ngayon ng loyalty, o di ba? Ayan. And Vice Ganda also did react on the TVJ's transfer to TV5. Sabi nga niya, talagang sa interview ni Aubrey Carampel na ating kaibigan sa GMA, sinabi nga niya na it's good for the television, and sinabi nga niya na na talagang panalo dito yung mga viewer, like what we're saying right here. Also, we are seeing that the Tape Inc., one of the bosses, are posting the poster of their show, and it's showtime. Let's see, ano magkakakulab ba yun? Yan ang mga inaabangan natin po dyan. Anyway, before we end, we do have a reminder for everybody. Please continue ensuring our immunity is up because of the weather, because of COVID. Mask if you must, disinfect. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's a Friday tomorrow. Makalista countdown Mondays to Fridays, 4:45 on 1 News, 1 PH, and Radio 592.3 True FM. I'm MJ Marfori. I want to thank you always for joining us here on Celebrity Top 10. We're going to give you the latest on that one. Tomorrow we'll have the one-on-ones with Sex and the City cast, and just like that, Sarah Jessica Parker, Cynthia Nixon, and Kristen Davis, and Sima, Naya, Che, they're all there. We are talking to them, bringing it to you exclusive here on One News. I love you guys. We're so excited for that one. Ta-ta!